This is One Sweater Texture, a gender-inclusive hand knitting pattern in 15 sizes. It's the third iteration in a series of one sweater designs, all of which are knit from the top down without seams. This latest version is all about texture. One Sweater is an ongoing design project that was originally inspired by a photo series of a single pullover worn by a variety of people from all walks of life. We loved how each image conveyed a different look to the garment depending on the individual's own personal style. So we set out to create the One Sweater project. We wanted it to be the perfect blueprint for a timeless raglan sweater that could be reimagined in different yarns and a variety of styles. And we also wanted it to serve as a teaching tool, especially for those who were new to sweater knitting. The original One Sweater was written for the worsted weight version of our Cumbria yarn. As a popular weight for new and advanced knitters, it's a perfect place to begin any sweater knitting adventure. We then added a second version that could be knit in a lighter weight yarn. Samples were made in 4 of the Fibre Co's DK weight yarns, all of which have very different looks due to the texture of the fabric that they create. Shown here is a One Sweater DK knit in Luma on the left and More Light on the right. Now for One Sweater Texture, we're going back to using the Fibre Co's Cumbria worsted weight yarn. Cumbria is the name of the region in northern England where the Fibre Co is based, and it's home of the Lake District National Park with beautiful landscapes that have been created by centuries of upland hill farming. Cumbria is an endless source of inspiration, and in this case, that inspiration led to a new yarn. The Fibre Co's Cumbria is a blend of 3 fibers: fine merino for softness, wool from the Massam sheep that allows for a beautiful heathered palette, and a little bit of mohair that creates luster in the yarn. Cumbria is the perfect yarn for a wardrobe staple like the One Sweater. It creates a soft yet strong fabric, making it perfect for everyday wear. It knits up at 18 to 20 stitches over 10 centimeters on 4 to 5 millimeter needles, and there are currently 24 shades in the palette. We're showing 12 of the popular ones here, which are mostly deep saturated tones that are possible due to the natural colors of the Massam sheep fleeces. They're either a dark brown or a natural cream. Most of the colors are dyed over the brown base, but the white shade uses the natural cream fleece of the Massam sheep. One Sweater Texture builds on the original design by adding in a stitch pattern on the front. It's a double moss stitch pattern, which is a simple 4-round repeat. The sample shown here is knit in the shade Scaffell Pike and has a textured panel on the front that goes all the way to the edge of the side seam. We also introduced beautifully textured trims at the cuffs, hem, and neck. As with other One Sweater designs, there are 15 sizes from age 1 to 2, all the way through to a 64-inch adult chest. Instructions for varying the lengths are also included in the pattern. With such a broad range of sizes, it's easy to find one that works for any styling you choose. This example of the One Sweater Texture is knit in the shade Windermere. It has a narrower texture panel that's centered on the front, and it ends just before the underarm stitches begin. The back and sleeves are knit in stockinette stitch for both versions. The range of available sizes take between 2 and 9 hanks of Cumbria, which can be purchased at your favorite local yarn shop or directly from the Fibre Co on our online shop. You could easily adapt the One Sweater Texture pattern to use a different textured stitch on the front panel. We can't wait to see your makes, Please tag us at the Fibre Company as you share your images on social media using the hashtag #OneSweaterPattern. We hope this inspires you to knit your own version of the one sweater texture.